Good evening. We'll leave the art on stream there. Hello, Kathy. How you doing? Yeah, that's some wonderful new art. Oggy, aka Mrs. Gendered, did that. I won that one. Was that the mutual aid stream, or was it the? It was one of the mutual aid streams. I can't remember if it was the Keemsey one or the one for Lexington. But yeah, it's brilliant. Oggy was just like, cool, we want, it's like, you do something spooky. And this is what we got. So I missed the last couple of streams. We're in the art mines. That's fine. I mean, it's a great place to be in the art mines. I'm glad to see you arting out. How's your writing doing? For I know you were wanting some kicking up the buttocks for that. Hello everyone. Oh, what a surprise! What a surprise raid! Hello everybody, hello Ray, hello Rick, hello Upper Kitty. Yes, how are we all doing? I was just having a gossip with Kathy and then you guys showed up. What a shocker! We were talking art on that couple of hours sketch before I was picture clicking this afternoon. Cool. I'm just nagging Kathy there. About her writing. Should hit 40k next session. Very good. Very good. I haven't been doing any work on my project that I want to do for the Gender Federation. Let's put some music on. For my brain has been in doing work for work. As it turns out, there's only one web-based project I can focus my brain on at any one time. And it's been the work one so far. But that's fine. The things I'm learning on that, I get to reuse for the Gender Fed. Anyway, how we doing, everybody? I'd say, let's give Ray a shout out. But everyone here came in on Ray's raid. So, that's fine. Rick's dinner is cooked. Fantastic. Kathy serving dinner. As opposed to no. We're not doing that yet. We've hardly got in the stream. Let's not do our smutty puns yet. Let's get a warm up first. Alright, how are we doing, everyone? If you don't know me, I'm pretty certain a lot of you know me. But DJ? If you don't... What? If you don't know me, my name is DJ. My pronouns are he, him. There's lots of information in the down below. We play point-and-click adventure games here, and puzzles and stuff, and there are sound clips wherein you can admonish me, often with the voices of either Ray.
Crumbs, DJ, what are you doing?
If you think I'm just wandering around the wrong path, or if you're just really exasperated, you can use Kira's voice.
DJ?
And do that. Every 1 in 10... I say every 1 in 10. There's a 1 in 10 chance when I press that button.
DJ?
It'll go off into a bit where Kira goes, fuck's sake, DJ, that's enough. Anyway, there's enough of that. This is Orko. Yes. Hang around here enough, you will get to see cats. Hello. We have trained Orko that if I'm talking to myself, that means treats are coming. Hello, Netherlads. How you doing? Yes, but what happens is Orko doing his Jaws impression. Oh, there's only one person that does Jaws impression on here. I know, Blarry. How are you doing up there? Oh, not bad, like. Just watching over. You're doing 2 streams today, is it? Yes, we are. But yes, Orko is a pest. He will push my microphone out of the way. He thinks he's being cute. He's not. He's just waiting for the next set of treats. Being guarded back there by Blarry.
I do a very good job of it as well.
You do. Has anyone stolen any biscuits, Blarry?
Not since the tuna ones ran out.
And who was stealing the tuna ones, Blarry?
Me.
There you go. All right. Hi, Blarry.
Oh, hi, Neville, eh? Yeah.
Busy with other stuff? No worries. I mean, look about, buddy. It's fine. Everyone loves Blarry. Oh, Kitty says hi.
Oh, but Kitty. Ah. That's nice to see you all. Yeah.
Get it now. Okay, you. I think they're having in-jokes, Blarry.
Oh, they? Alright. I suppose maybe one day we'll find out what it is.
You haven't missed Dreamies. No, there were Dreamies earlier. Oh, hi is Dutch for shark. Right, okay. Very good. Hi, it's Dutch for shark.
Alright. Hi. Blow hi. Hi. It all makes sense now. Yeah. Hi.
Right. What you managed to put yourself in between my already useless pop shield and the microphone. This German is high, so you got suffer as well. Aha. And of course the Swedish is also high. Right. Are we ready for a video game? That's what we're here to do. We're not here for your shenanigans. Maybe even Norwegian? Probably is, yes. Well, that's the thing, is it? It's pronounced, everyone reads Blahaj, but it's pronounced blowhigh. So, and I think the blow just means blue.
It's blue shark.
Mwah. Huh? You don't want kisses or cuddles, do you? No. Don't know about Danish. How do you mumble hi? Right, I've got Nightbot on aggressively for saves. We had some issues yesterday. Anyway, right. Oh, no, I was going to tell you. I just saw there's my button there. I was going to tell you about the wrestling and stuff, wasn't I? So, this morning, I say this morning, it was last night, but it was actually Wednesday night it was recorded. But this morning I watched it. The Acclaimed came out. The Acclaimed are a tag team consisting of Anthony Bowens and Max Caster. Anthony Bowens is an out gay man in professional wrestling. There's getting more of them. Max Caster might be bi, or at least is not afraid of flirting with the blokes. Their gimmick is that they do a rap gimmick, and at first they were like heels, bad guys, and they always do like topical raps. To be honest, the rapping is terrible. It is absolutely dog shit. But they'll make a reference to a local sports team or a political thing or what have you, and get some boos and cheers depending on where they go. And they've recently been partnering with Billy Gunn, who in the late 90s in WWF, during the Attitude Era, was known as Mr. Ass, and he liked ass and said ass a lot because it was the late 90s and ass, there's naughty in it. So he was Mr. Ass. He's been a few other things, but he's generally known as Billy Gunn. His sons, Austin and Colton Gunn, the Gun Club, they've started wrestling. They're on television with him. And was it last year or the year before? Anyway, sometime in the past couple of years. Another wrestler called Danhausen, who is a demon. No, really, a demon. He had a broken leg, and he was unemployed for a bit. He was doing the conventions and what have you. And so at the conventions and on Twitter, he was like going, if that's Mr. Ass, Austin and Colton must be the Ass Boys. And they hated this. And they leaned into hating it, which got them over because everyone is now like, ass boys, ass boys. And so the Acclaimed start taking the piss out of them. Now, one of the things the Acclaimed done is that they every wrestler needs some sort of hand gesture to symbolize themselves. The Acclaimed decided to start scissoring each other. And that's what they do. One will hold the fingers up, and then the other one will go, way, and they'll go, ah! And now that they've got Billy Gunn joining them, the catchphrase is now, scissor me, daddy ass! And so daddy ass, Billy Gunn comes along, and way, they all have a big old scissor, and everyone just has a really good time to laugh. Anyway, last night, on Rampage, out comes Harley Cameron. She's an Australian musician originally and model. Now she's starting to work in the wrestling. And she comes out, and they're doing like a whole thing with her that, you know, she wants to join them as a musical act, but she's a bad singer. She's actually pretty good, and her rap was fucking fire. But in the middle of it, she goes, "Oh, Bowens, I know you're into me." And Bowens just gives this look to the camera that was just perfect. And he goes, "Look, lady, I don't know if you noticed by the ring gear, which is full of fucking pride rainbows. I don't know if you noticed by the gear, but I'm gay." And like an arena full of like, I don't know, somewhere between probably 6,000 to 8,000 people just started chanting, "He's gay, he's gay, he's gay," with such love. It was brilliant. Like I said, I had a little sob. Anyway, I talked about wrestling. I get to press the button.
I represent power. Unbridled power.
Oh, Nyla Rose. We need more of her on our television, Tony Khan. She's brilliant. Anyway, that was me talking about the wrestling. This is a terrible video game. I do need to add that, don't I? I should. You're right, Kathy. I will extract that. I do need to add a few more things on there. Maybe some of the better ones. It's always a little bit embarrassing when you press the button and Hulk Hogan pops up on there. Kitty, join one of your partners for TNA watching at some point, but the soap opera has got in the way of your enjoyment after a year or so. But soap opera is what wrestling's about. I did grok there as well. Kathy, sad that Glow has finished. I mean, maybe try watching some real wrestling. Maybe, I don't know, Ring of Honor might be, or then again, you have £10 a month for Honor Club. Honestly, love the creative movement, the acrobatics. Oh, absolutely. Are you fond of Kitty? Sounds like you might be fond of flippy shit. I do like a bit of flippy shit. There's lots of wrestling for lots of different people. Some people don't like the flippy shit. I quite like a little bit of the flippy shit, but I'm also fond of big meaty men slapping meat. Oh yes, give me Big Boy Season. One of my favourite things from last year. What was it? Last year's Forbidden Door? I don't know. It was on the pre-show, so it's on YouTube. You can all watch it anytime. It's Eddie Kingston, who the best way to describe Eddie Kingston's character is, you know wrestling's fake, and they know wrestling's fake, but does Eddie? That's how brilliant Eddie Kingston is. And it's Eddie and Ishii, the Stone Pitbull from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and they spent about 5 minutes at the start of the match just slapping each other on the chest as hard as they can. And they get a standing ovation for it. And I'm like, fuck yeah. I mean, nobody needs to fall over. Just big fucking slaps on the chest. Until they were raw. Ow. How the fuck they could do that for like 5 minutes? Oof. Big meaty men thumping meat. On there. Thermius. Hello. Woo! Sounds like, I mean, yeah, who doesn't love a bit of Big meat men slap meat. Woo! All right, here we go. Shall we play the song? No, we're not playing the song. Back to the main menu. Right. Load the game. Let's see if we can get soft locked again. So, oh, we have to redo some stuff, don't we? Because the game did soft lock on us. Julian's there. Where the hell is... Right, oh, there's Dick. Have we got the bucket of water? No, we've got to go and get the bucket of water. Right. Soft lock. Is there a tickle alongside the slap? I mean, depends on... Right, that bucket was no good, wasn't it? Right, so let's go to the cottage. We want the one out the back. Speed run. We're speed running again. We were playing this yesterday.
This one's got a hole, but I think I might be able to plug it.
Stop it. Hello, Art. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna do a little speed run. Dick's gonna plug the hole. You're fucking terrible, the lot of you.
Perfect fit. The hole's blocked. We just need some water now.
Yeah, the game lock, that we did, that happened, meant I had to go back to previous save. We're fixing the fire. Right, we don't have... Fine, we don't have that. What was the way back? Yeah, Aldin. There we go.
We've got to get some water first, Dick.
Yeah, alright, fine. Which way to the farmhouse? Is it that way to the farmhouse? Okay, that way to the lighthouse. That'll do. Can we pick the timeline where someone digs a hole and buries Julian up to his neck in sand? I mean, we can try, right? Is this... No, that's to the cottage. We want to go to the farm. Farm. For one we've caught... Okay, Rick. Why stop at Julian's neck? I know, right? So, if you did miss us yesterday, there were a lot of shenanigans. Some of them involving getting soft locked because we clicked with the matches on the fire, but then Dick lit the fire somewhere else, and then the matches were gone, and we hadn't lit the fire, so we had to, and we hadn't done a save for ages, so I had to like speed run a load of things. That was the technical issues, but the problematic stuff. George is obsessed with dog whistles.
It works.
I know it works. I clicked the bucket on there. Jesus, Dick. Bucket on tap. There you go. And then we met a kid who showed us his detective toolkit.
Ready. I'm back now. Quick.
And had some black paint, some black makeup, which was perfect for putting on your face. So yeah, that his kink kit. Yeah, it also had handcuffs in there. But yeah, that's his racist kink kit, indeed. That's what we're doing. I mean, we all knew Enid Blyton was racist.
Everything's under control, but pour the water over the wood pile anyway, just to be on the safe side.
Right, go on, Dick. He's got his backpack with a pail of water in it. Oh, for fuck's sake, Dick. You are rubbish. You just stood in the way of your own action. There we go.
All right. That should do it.
Gosh, that was really close.
Right, here comes the Fed.
Ah, I see you're still here. Have you got the permit?
We have.
Would you kindly show it to me?
Fuck off, Fed. Right, let's do a new one. Session 2. We had to get a fake permit because this Fed is just a knob. And then, I know, he runs everywhere. Like a Labrador now, and then doesn't interact with things properly. Here you go. What are you doing, Dick? Dick, why are you not showing this man the permit? Dick, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dick? What are you doing, Dick? James, that is the name of the man. Here you go. There we are.
Fair enough.
Got your permit
I
right
don't want
here.
to seem rude, but why is it so important to have a permit allowing us to camp here?
I don't want to discuss it, but believe me, I've got my reasons.
Let's call him self-important, because why not?
You just want to be self-important.
You're almost as cheeky as Eddie.
Eddie? Isn't that the boy staying at the farmhouse?
Right. Well then, I'll tell you. I'm Eddie's bodyguard. His father's a rich businessman from London, and there have already been several threats to kidnap him. That's why I have to protect Eddie.
And that's why you're suspicious of every harmless camper here.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if I was a bit rough with you just now, but that's part of my job. Actually, I had no intention of coming back here, but Eddie's disappeared once again. Shortly after you left, he just vanished into thin air.
But that's terrible. And he wanted to come with us so badly. You're really worried about him, aren't you?
Well, I can manage. Eddie's very adventurous. It wouldn't be the first time he vanishes and then just turns up again. He seems to enjoy keeping me on the go.
Maybe we should look for him.
You could do that, but as inconspicuously as possible, please. And please don't tell anyone about Eddie, because nobody actually knows he's over here, and I want to keep it that way.
No problem. We'll have our dog search for him. We just need one of Eddie's clothing items.
Mrs. Miller could give you that. All right then, I'll see you later.
Right, there we go. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one child of a rich business person who should be protected at all costs, and that's Elon Musk's trans kid, who has disowned him. Agent Alfred just tells us Eddie's Bruce Wayne. Oh, God. Imagine if his mother was called Martha. One of his clothing items, amazing writing there. Hey, the best part is every now and again the subtitles will be in German. Right. Anyway, things. Yeah, Dick can go. What button am I after? I'm after this button. I'm after this button. Yes, this is a kid who says old hat. You're right. Bit of packets. Little bit of packets. We should be all right. Now, Rick cashed in. Streamy Dreamies, if you hang around here long enough, you too can treat my cats with cat biscuits, handily guarded by Blarry.
Oh, it's a time again. You spoil these cats, you do.
Well, it's Rick who spoils them.
Oh, Rick, you're a good man.
Right, let's see if we can get him back. Schnarf! Orky! Oh, I see movement. I see movement. While we're waiting for the cats to come along. Hi, Snarf! Hi, where's your brother? Where's Orko? We don't know where Orko is. Is Orko missing? Hi! I guess. I guess there's no Orko. He's missing out. Yes, hello. Enid would not approve. Oh, it's on a loop. It's on a loop. I didn't touch a thing. It's just on a loop. All right, I'm going to kill the song before it kills all you. But yeah, Orca's missed out. No competition. Snarf, you happy? Oh, you happy? Oh. And off he goes. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure. Kathy, is that really your favourite song? Or is it?
Wherever there's adventure to be found, just a clue or a secret message, bring the famous five around. Whenever there's a mystery to be solved, up in the ruined castle or down in Smuggler's Cove, we are the famous five. Julian, Dick and Anne, George and Timmy the dog. We are the famous five. We're coming back to you whenever there's time, time after time.
Meow. Oh, bless you. I scooped up Snarf. Hi, Snarf. Come here. Come have a cuddle. Come and have a cuddle. Come and have a proper cuddle. Come on. Oh, Snarf. Snarf. Come on, you love a cuddle, really. Fine, you don't want a cuddle. Bless him. Are you just going to sit in the keyboard? All right, fine. Anyway, we've done the talk to Kathy bit. We've fed the cats. Let's get back to our video game, which let's get a save in. Where's the save button? Since Snarf is in front of the keyboard, and now this is the bit where everyone also starts. Feel free to suggest a tragedy that the Famous Five could be involved in. That's the new game. Right, anyway, we're off to... Did Timmy just, like, walk in the fire and then burn to death? Anyway, we're going to see Mrs. Miller, who is a farmer, which makes sense. And there was a whole weird fucking radio thing that we had to do earlier that involved JFK as well. Thank God we don't have to do it again.
Hello? Still hungry, are you?
No, of course not. We just wanted to ask you if you could let us have one of Eddie's jumpers.
What do you need it for?
We're meant to be discreet, right? Okay, the real reason is... So I wonder what the final option could be.
Anne just got a little bit wet, and we thought they'd both have about the same size.
Did you get wet, darling? Why don't you just come in for a while until your things have dried off?
Stop it. Art, stop it. These are children. I know I was making jokes about the Forbidden Wall dildo yesterday, but these are children.
Well, actually, we forgot a pillow for tonight.
In that case, I could also lend you a
chicken.
pillow.
Okay. The real reason is that Anne's afraid she might be cold tonight.
Oh, I see. Well, just wait a moment, and I'll get you a jumper.
All right, yeah, no, fair enough.
George, that was a white lie. I know, but would you have thought of something better? But why something so silly? As if I was acting like a small child.
Keep your shirt on, Anne. George just didn't want to say that.
Here you are, darling. A nice warm jumper for you. This'll keep you warm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And have a good time camping.
There we go. So we can get Timmy. I think I did. I miss things on there? Anyway, right. Famous Five swim the Strid. Okay. Oh god, that's that thing. That Cat was on about the other day. Right. Right, who's in control? George is in control. We've got a jumper. Let's actually make Timmy do something useful for once. Did you do something, Timmy? Jumper. Timmy. Double click. Oh, is he just pointing us in the direction? We're not following him. We're just gonna...
Hey, Timmy! Not so fast!
Oh, there we go.
Where's Timmy off to?
He might be onto a scent.
Rabbits or a cat, maybe?
Rubbish. Maybe he's found Eddie.
On a tree? It's no use. We've got to follow him. And how, may I ask? The ditch happens to be a little too wide to jump over. In that case, we've got to think of something.
Kira! Art! He was 5 feet, Cujo. Eddie is face down the water trough. Right, so apparently that is too far for us to jump. Even though the dog could. Right, what have we got to help jump? We've got a hose and a tree. That's not going to work. We need some planks of wood, don't we? That's probably what we need.
We shouldn't all leave together. Someone has to remain behind to keep an eye on Timmy.
Okay. Anne and I will stay here.
All right. See you later.
Hit Julian with an oar and use him as a bridge. That could work. What I'm thinking is that we could probably just tear some of these planks off here, maybe? Are we allowed to do that? What are you? Window.
Barred windows. Just like a prison.
Right. And we could use the knife to prise off.
No wonder the windows are barred. If this was a smuggler's den, they certainly had something to hide.
Oh, sure, whatever. What does the banner above the door say? I don't know, I can't read it. It's meant to be an inn, right? Also, thanks, Nightbot. Hello, George. It's totally...
Barred windows. Just like a prison.
Prison, yes.
No wonder the windows are barred.
Right.
If this was a...
But can we...
I don't need any more wood.
We don't need more wood. Fine. We could do with some planks, though. Couldn't we? What else have we got? Oh god, yeah, we've got an ink cartridge, fingerprint powder, and a magnifying glass that we stole off Eddie. Right, again, I'm gonna try.
No wonder the windows are barred.
Nope. Fura Hut Quarters, where Eddie goes to play. Oh god. What do you like? What do you people like? Right, hang on, what's going on? That's a tent, and that's... It's a shortcut to Kirin Cottage. Okay, fine. Right, what are we even looking for? Something to get us... Unfortunately, we cannot pick up these oars to hit anyone with. There's the Forbidden Wall dildo. What? Why is Julian such a prick and has to hog the screen? It's just like, no, no, you're not allowed to look at George. You may only look at me. Julian, I'm the oldest. What is happening? Forbidden Wall dildo. The back of the house. Is there anything in the back of the house? Julian, a classic case of main character syndrome. We've got Quentin's trousers. There was a bucket here. Oh, hello. There is a way down to the beach. There's Dick's wanking shed. They've just based... In the cave, yes. Because everything takes place in Kirin and around Kirin Cottage, it's like we can reuse all the same assets we had before, can't we? Like, there's a great big chest here, nobody cares. Like, there don't appear to be any planks there. Fish Fap Shack, indeed. Can we enter the Fish Fap Shack? Yes, there we go. Hello.
I bet you'd like to know where to find materials suitable for building a bridge, right?
That's a normal thing that normal people say.
You know, I've got a little bird that tells me these things.
Can you help us or not?
You must be completely blind if you came all this way to see me without finding the stuff.
I beg your pardon?
Just go back again. You can't miss it.
Wow. This game's throwing shade at us. Like, what are you doing down here? Fucking weirdo. Ah, right, okay. Apparently we can't miss it. Pixel hunt. Well, we're after planks of wood, right? Or maybe bits of fence? Am I allowed to rip apart the fence? Right. That's to the lighthouse. That's the old inn. Let's go back to the old inn. I mean, there are some really good planks of wood here. Which we can interact with.
Barred windows, just like a prison.
Right. What else? Maybe we can use the shovel.
No wonder the windows are barred. If this was a smuggler's den, they certainly had something to hide.
You just keep saying the same things. You're not even telling me that that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
You just keep repeating the same stuff. Let's just...
Barred windows, just like
a prison. Right, so obviously... Shall we shorten this, or do you want to hunt? Let's just have a little hunt first, and then maybe we'll shorten it.
Have you found something?
No.
Unfortunately not. Then you go again. I'm certainly not wading through that muddy ditch.
Oh, fuck off, Anne. Rick is currently the only person who can actually find the solutions. Because they're all in German. There are no planks of wood here. Make some death sandwiches.
Food poisoning?
All I know is I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
Oh, you did find a translated
What
one.
do I need this for?
I don't know, maybe you put it in the ditch and step in it. I'm not wading through that muddy ditch, and I'm not helping search either. Where's that? That leads to the lighthouse. Right, there's no planks at the lighthouse, so... It's planks we need, right? And we can't get the...
Have you found something?
Fuck off.
Unfortunately not. Then you...
Rick, let's shorten this, Rick. Put me out my misery. Tell me how the game is fucking with me. Because I would say that maybe we took our penknife and prized a plank of wood off the inn. But apparently, no. Oh, apparently behind Kirin Cottage, eh? Shut up, Timmy. Gotta hunt them pixels. Gotta really hunt them pixels. It's bad enough that there's no break between the hot spots for the shed and the back of the house. Right. Boards.
Perfect. Just what we need.
Fine, whatever. I mean, it wasn't quite a pixel hunt, but it also didn't quite stand out. Wait. Wait. Rick's like, you need more. You need more. Ha, says Timmy. You're stuck over the street while I get to run around because you're cowards. I mean, surely, what sort of kids don't attempt it anyway? I can build a bridge just from boards if it's not actually that wide a ditch. That would be madness. I don't think it would be. Let's put saving just because this game might crash at any given moment and I don't want to speedrun shit. What, do I need a big rock? And again, look at this. Julian's just totally blocking. Lash them together with dungaroo straps.
freshly laundered and still quite wet. What do I need these for?
Oh, there. Roof battens.
Let's take these along just in case.
Is that all the wood? Have we got all the wood now? More wood. Freshly laundered and still quite wet. And these are trousers. Ha. Also notice we've left that fire unattended. Like the responsible people we are. You'd think that of all the people to understand the countryside code, the famous five would be there. Right. We got some boards.
Better not.
Well, better not, apparently. Right. Fine. So, how do we do this one?
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's fine. It's not like it went out of control once already. Shut up, Timmy. Better put a save in because we're at the location now with all the bits that we may or may not need. Singling ships. I think maybe we're lighting the beacons because Kieran needs assistance. Right, okay. The trench is a hotspot. So, planks of wood, trench. Well, that seems fine.
Come on then.
Why did we need the extra wood?
Oops. That's not very stable.
Fine.
Oh, Fatso, can't the boards take your weight? Try it yourself. Oh, never mind. We've got to make the boards more stable somehow.
How about building a suspension bridge?
You're always good for a surprise, little sister. Let's see then. First, we've got to rig something on which to suspend the boards.
Let's build a suspension bridge!
Balls. Oh, so many balls.
Ah! Eddie's been stuck in asylum with a blighted brat for 5 years and needs to return as an unlikely vigilante protector. Yeah, all of a sudden, Anne's course in architectural engineering makes sense. Right, so we've got these. A few minutes later.
Now we just have to join the boards in the middle with the battens, so that they can't break anymore. Why? Because the beams will then carry your weight instead of the board stick. That's physics.
And you knew that, Anne?
Well, physics isn't just for boys, you know.
Whoa!
All set. Who's risking it?
Someone lighter than me at any rate.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem, should it?
Wouldn't they have had to cross to set that up? Oh my god! Ah! Ah!
If you don't want the boards to break, we should suspend them from the railing.
Okay, fine. So we need to tie them up first. The hose, or do we have to find a rope?
I'll do it. I'm the lightest.
Oh, Anne's being useful.
That was so easy. Come on over.
And yes, we are fat-shaming Dick.
Show us what you found then, Timmy.
But that's unbelievable. I can see something up in the tree. Is that the boy you've been talking about?
It certainly is. That's him. Eddie, have you been sitting up there all this time? Eddie, come back down immediately. Why are you so mad? I just wanted to play a trick on James. You should be ashamed. James is worried about you, we're worried about you, and you just sit up there calm and contented. Don't get so angry with me. You've got no idea how bored I am. This kind of hide-and-seek game is my only bit of fun. Can't I go camping with you after all?
You better hurry back to the farm so that James can stop looking for you.
You could bring us our breakfast tomorrow and stay with us for a while. Thanks. See you tomorrow then.
So for all this time, while we were hunting for planks and stuff, he's been sat in a tree with Timmy barking below, and he's not gone, shush Timmy, or come down to go, oh, Timmy's a lovely dog, and gone, oh, hi everyone, shh, I'm hiding from James. He just sat there, being a weirdo, because his dad's a rich businessman, and he doesn't know what normal people are. Eddie, I know, if you missed us yesterday, he's a fucking gatekeeping little shit. It's like, oh, I'm a detective, and I just wanted to see if you girls, because it was Anne, and George, but, you know, that's the whole thing, isn't it? Egg. But, yeah, he's just... And Dick and Anne would stand on the other side, a good 10 metres away. It's like, could they not see him in the tree as well? Fucking hell, honestly. This was... We're getting angry at this game for far different reasons than I've got angry at other games. Anyway, so we've got a bridge now and a field and another source of water. Okay, I guess we're going back to the campsite now for the next bit of plot.
Just great. Now we'll have to start all over again. With the tiny difference that we don't have any more matches. But let's stack some more firewood first.
Hang on a second. Just for the sake of your ears, I need to stand away from the mic. You lit a fire in the middle of the day, and you only had one match in your box of matches. You're the famous fucking five. You're meant to be organised and shit. You were my camping heroes. No wonder camping shit. Fucking hell. Kira's dying. Please don't die, Kira. We love you. Oh! Like, I read Famous Five books as a kid, and camping sounded amazing. Then I finally went camping, and it was shit. Right.
Right. And now some twigs. Hurry up.
Oh, fuck off, Julian. Did you... here's the thing where... This is how the game fucked us the other day, where it's just like... Hole. You won't put... I don't want to put the twigs in the hole.
It makes no sense.
Because he does shit like this. Just put the fucking twigs on the campfire. Thank you for the clip. Why are you doing hole again? This is how we lost the matches and got soft locked. Hole. Hole. What are you doing, Dick? You're not putting them... It's going to be the thing now where I have to walk away a bit. For him, so he has to do his whole walking there animation to... What are you even doing? That's not where I clicked! Why are we doing this again, Dick? Dick! These people should not be camping. Right, here we go.
Perfect.
Like, we've got to walk away and make him run to build a fucking fire. Jesus, right. Okay, so. We don't have any logs. These all upper logs are wet. There's the dry wood pile. I am double clicking the dry wood pile. You are doing nothing. Just walk away from it. Dick. I don't have any other pieces of wood, do I? Shame the magnifying glass trick won't work now. No, but maybe we could like rub some twigs together. Or rub some twinks together. There is a dry wood pile. I'm double clicking it. There are the upper logs that are wet. I'm double clicking them. Fucking hell, game. Right, let's save, since it seems to be vaguely working at least. Maybe that'll kick something into life. Or maybe, you know, I restart the game and it'll start working. Enter logs wet. I mean, Jesus, Dick, what are you doing? Hello, I'm Dick, I'm rubbish. Hello, Orko, you're late. You missed a treat. Why will you not interact with the wood pile? Dick, you are rubbish. Wet logs on top, dry logs, so what do we need to do? Take the wet logs off the dry logs. But obviously... we have to use a shovel, probably. Cry.
It makes no sense.
I mean, I would pick them up with my hands because I'm normal and rational. Ransom paper. Oh, yeah, that's just put. Double click. Double click. Double click. Ow! Okay. How are they work? Because we dumped a bucket of water over them. You need to start the fire before getting the logs this time because reasons. What? But how do we...
We've got to light the fire quickly.
All I hear is quick and hurry up. What's your problem?
Don't you really know?
Your problem... Right, I mean, there is obviously a bit of smouldering going on here. We've got to light the fire with what? Use magnifying glass on... Fuck off. Use magnifying glass on...
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Blow hard. Hole. Hole. the paper burns easiest. That's why it's at the bottom. I mean, we've got more paper.
It makes no sense.
Makes no sense, though, apparently, to put more paper on a fire that hasn't been lit.
It makes no sense.
What do we say burns easiest? The rich? Hi. Come on, come up. Come up. What? Jump up. Stop being a dick. Look, I'll press the button. Not that button. That button. Well, jump up. Jump up. Look, Rick's cashed in, so you might as well jump up. Ow! Such a knob. Don't want you to feel left out. Oh, I didn't even tease you. Also, how have you managed to do that? Never mind. Never mind. Just.
Where'd he go?
Don't know. Just in a general knob, I think. Right. Let's bring you forward. We didn't start the fire. Well, we actually did, and then it went out because we were idiots.
There are other ways to light a fire, Dick. I haven't got the faintest idea what you mean. Okay, we just haven't got the time to play guessing games. Take the magnifying glass and hold it so that the sunlight falls on the paper.
I'm sure I tried that already. And there's no sun. Oh, he's doing it.
There you are. It takes an expert. We should make sure that we put some more logs into the fire, or it will go out again.
Hey, look at this! There's something under the woodpile. A secret door.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel! I know we're in Orco Camp.
That's incredible. I wonder where the stairs lead to.
We'll find that out right now.
We're going to leave the fire
You
alone.
can have 3 guesses, little sis. We're going down there right now.
Oh, but it's pitch black down there. And we can forget about our torch because the batteries are dead.
Right. Takira, I prefer Orco Cam. This game sucks. So, let's just make sure that we're straight here. We light a fire and leave it unattended. Well, we light a fire, and while it's attended, some sparks manage to set another thing on fire. Then we leave the fire unattended and it goes out. So we come back and we try to relight the fire. Relight my fire! And just as we're about to put some logs onto the fire because we don't want it to go out again, we get distracted by a secret tunnel. For fuck's sake. No. First we are putting logs on the fire. Dick, what are you doing? Why have we... What have we... It looked like something was on fire. Right, and logs. Campfire.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense to put more logs on the campfire.
Forget it, Dick. I'm not going down there without a light.
I've got one here, look. Use flashlight on Anne. Use flashlight on tunnel.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense to use the flashlight. Does the flashlight... Is it missing batteries? Did we say... Are we going to go and get the batteries out from the radio? Probably.
Stay put, Dick. We've got to get the fire going.
Oh, we've got to get the fire going. I've tried getting the fire going. All right, there we
There
go.
you are. Now our fire's got reinforcements and we've got a torch.
Excellent.
All right, let's go then. Timmy, you stay here and watch our campsite. Do you hear?
To be honest, Timmy is probably more responsible with a campfire than these chuckle fucks. We have solved a puzzle. We will save the game. What's with... I don't know what's with the serial killer music prompt. I'm not sure what's driving that. Anyway. They're rich white kids. Rules definitely don't apply to them. Oh, we're just down here again. Yes, let's go into a confined space made of wood carrying a burning stick. That's not going to go wrong. A single-use flashlight, 6 D-cell batteries, and only takes last 5 minutes. Checks out. Yeah. Right, here we've just found a way to the beach, huh? Like, we've been in this cave before. We were in this cave in the previous game. How have we not found this secret tunnel before?
No, Dick. It's shorter up this way.
What? What do you mean, no, Dick, it's shorter up this way? What are you on about? Right, let's back to the old inn. That's out to the beach, right?
No, Dick. It's shorter up this way.
Talking about butt stuff, Jesus Christ. What? Why are you fucking... What are you whinging about now? It's shorter up what way? Or is it like literally we went in and we were like, oh, it's that cave on the beach. That's boring. Let's go back.
Hey, Timmy. What have you got there? What's the matter?
It was literally that. Okay, fine.
Hey, Timmy, it's me. Show me, what have you got there? I can't believe it. I've never seen Timmy act this way before. I've got to go after him. I've got to find out where he went.
We're not bothered about the lights?
I must be dreaming. But isn't that a light shining in the one-eyed pirate?
Okay, so...
No, you're quite right. It does look like a light.
But how could anyone get in there? The door's nailed shut and the windows are barred.
Oh well. Maybe it's just the glow from the campfire.
Right. You understand the physics of a suspension bridge. But the physics of light are a mystery to you. That looks like light coming out from that building. It might be. Or it could be a reflection of the camp. No, that's not how... You can tell the difference. These fucking kids. Jesus. Anyway, Timmy's gone somewhere. Who's in control? Dick. Let's try the 14 words. I mean the dog whistle. Nope, still no dog whistles.
Come on, Dick, stay here. No chance we'll find Timmy in this darkness.
What? Julian would have an amazing time on Twitter. Julian would probably be an anti-vaxxer, right? He'd probably be funding it all. Right, okay, so... Are we just gonna peer in some windows? Like, we're not allowed to leave, apparently.
Come on, Dick, stay here. No chance we'll find Timmy in this darkness.
There's no chance we'll find Timmy, but George wants to find Timmy. He's got a poster of Jacob Rees-Mogg on his wall for sure. Oh. So we can't leave.
Come on, Dick, stay here. No chance we'll find Timmy in this darkness.
We had a torch. I mean, we've got a torch here as well. No, no, fine. You train your fucking dog. So, Timmy ran away. Okay, we're allowed to go down here.
Better not.
But not to the beach. Game, what is going on? But if we try and leave anywhere else...
No chance we'll find Timmy in this darkness.
Christ, right. As I recall from the Famous Five, both the books and the television show, George would be like so fucking insistent that we find Timmy right now. Like, Julian going, oh no, we'll never find Timmy in this darkness, will get a fucking punch in the face. Or... That paper it sure does, doesn't it? But we'll never. Okay, well, if we won't find Timmy in the darkness, why can't we use the dog whistle? Well, at least won't find Timmy in the darkness. Right, well, we can't just...
I don't want to do that.
And we don't want to just double click it.
What for?
What do we use a torch for when it's dark? I don't know. Eat a fucking sandwich.
Better not.
Wow, Dick turned down a sandwich. He's just chewing on a rich kid. Good dog. Okay, cool. Then we'll just take our sleeping bag and go to bed.
It makes no sense.
Like, why isn't George freaking out right now?
Don't worry about it, George. Timmy's bound to come back soon.
I had to click on Anne? Was that a time thing? Are we just standing around waiting for the dog to come back? We've tried looking in the windows. I don't know, maybe I'll try the magnifying glass on the window.
It makes no sense.
That makes no sense. I mean, I'm not sure how else one looks in the window other than double clicking on it. This, what do you want, game? Window. Dick. Window. Right, do we have to, again, find the right pixel to peek at? The door does not appear to be a hotspot. The windows are a hotspot. But, oh god, if this is a fucking pixel hunt, fuck you, game. Is the upper door a hotspot? Sorry. Upper on the gable. One-Eye Pirate! Right, so we've commented about the doors. Nobody's saying anything when I click on them. George should be really upset.
Come on, Dick, stay here. No chance we'll
You'll find Timmy in this darkness. Jump off the cliff, Dick. It's the only way. How about the hoist above it? There's a hoist? Oh, up there. Oh, this door. This upper door. It's a hot spot that we can't seem to interact with. Sorry, I thought you meant this door. It's a hotspot. We cannot interact with it, and we've not really got any climbing gear. At this point, I have to throw myself on the campfire. Right, we can't. I can go down. I can go down here.
Better not.
But I can't leave here. And there's nothing here to pick up. That fishing rod, no. Nothing appears to be like a hot spot from the near stuff. Don't even know where Dick is. There he is. Nothing happens when I click on any of them. Nobody wants to speak anymore. Not Julian. Not Anne. Not George, who should be livid and should be running around trying to find the dog. Cook the meat to lure the dog. I mean, what have we got? We've got butter, sandwich, biscuits.
It makes no sense.
Packets doesn't appear to be. Julian is made of meat. We could throw Julian on the fire.
It makes no sense.
I have tried double clicking these windows, and Dick does not want to look in them. He just runs over to them and does fuck all. Butter, yes. Guns, no. So, if the solution is look in the window, then either the game has soft locked us again, or there's a specific fucking spot on the window we've got to click on. This is where we saved. Shortly before we went through the trapdoor. And then we went through the trapdoor. I missed the bit with the rocks.
I can't believe it. Do you know where we are?
Looks like your cave, George.
Elementary, dear Watson.
Do you really think so?
Dead certain. I just can't believe that I've never noticed this entrance before.
Why didn't we get that before?
This must have been the smuggler's route once. Starting from the cave, they could then transfer their secret goods up to their den without being noticed.
Isn't that Timmy making such a racket out there? Come on, something's wrong.
Right, we didn't get that talk before. They just sort of like jumped over. Game. Buggy shitty game.
Hey Timmy, what have you got there? What's the matter? Hey Timmy, it's me. Show me, what have you got there? I can't believe it. I've never seen Timmy act this way before. I've got to go after him. I've got to find out where he went.
Yes, let's go after him.
Come on, Dick, stay here. No chance we'll find Timmy in this darkness.
Fuck off, Julian. Right, let's look at the window.
I must be dreaming. But isn't that a light shining in the one-eyed pirate?
No, you're quite right. It does look like a light.
But how could anyone get in there? The door's nailed shut and the windows are barred.
Oh, no. Maybe it's just the glow from the campfire.
And then we get that little bit of conversation.
Don't worry about it, George. Timmy's bound to come back soon.
And if we click an Anne, she says that. And that's it. George didn't say anything. And Julian didn't say anything. Now there's another pixel to hunt. Oh, fuck you, game. I don't know how people got inside. How do we know where people went? The tag delay is a fucker. We could try.
It makes no sense.
That makes no sense. I mean, I might look for footprints if we had light. And I might use the magnifying glass to look for footprints.
It makes no sense.
Imprints. Hello.
What on earth is this?
Looks rather strange.
It's certainly not a footprint.
It's not a footprint. Oh, Timmy's back.
Timmy! Thank goodness. Timmy, what's the matter? You're shaking. It's all right, boy. Everything's fine. I'm here. I'd really like to know what's been going on. Timmy doesn't normally act like this.
Oh, he'll calm down again. But now that he's here, we can go to sleep. I'm dog-tired.
That shit pun.
You know, it's past bedtime already.
It's a shit pun, Dick.
Almost like being back home.
Early the next day.
I slept marvellously. But it's about time Eddie showed up with the breakfast.
There's someone coming, but it isn't Eddie.
Morning, children.
Have you seen a small boy by any chance? He's been missing since yesterday.
Are you a cliche? Couldn't even give us an established shot the next morning. Oh, I know. Like, you could have done a sunrise. Could have had them stick their heads out the tent or whatever. But yeah, I would not be going to sleep when there's a mysterious light inside a boarded up house feet away. I know, right? But no, it's just a reflection of the fire, says Julian, the person who knows physics. Anyway, we've got a fucking cliche.
No, we haven't seen anybody.
In that case, I'll ask you to keep your eyes peeled.
Did you walk out of a fucking Monty Python sketch, mate? Nope, didn't see a small Aryan boy, certainly didn't push him off this here cliff. No, officer.
Does the boy you're talking about live at the farm nearby by any chance?
That's right.
I can't believe it. Do you mean Eddie? He already led us on a wild goose chase yesterday.
Yes, I'm talking about Eddie. But I don't think it's a prank this time. His bodyguard was overpowered yesterday, and Eddie's room looks as if a struggle took place there.
And you're sure this isn't one of Eddie's hide-and-seek games again? We heard he's quite imaginative.
Well, yes, we've received a demand for ransom. And it doesn't look the work of a little boy.
Hey, remember the fuss Timmy kicked up last night? And after that, there seemed to be a light on at the One-Eyed Pirate.
Where? In there? I simply can't believe that. How on earth can anybody get in there? The door probably hasn't been opened in years.
He hid in a tree 5 minutes away from the farmhouse. I know, and that was missing. You lot are all fucking useless. And yes, Bob here, whoever he is, with his straight out of a Monty Python sketch voice, hasn't even given us any ID. Got a warrant card? Are you even a copper? Are you Air Force? What's going on?
Have you got the ransom note on you? Could we have a look at it?
Well, yes. Where not?
Yes, I'll trust these children to look at the ransom note. Yes, no 10-year-old could have done this. Look at the handwriting. Don't feel like part of bodyguard's that difficult. If you leave an envelope with $500,000 at the old drinking trough in the pasture by 12 o'clock tomorrow, the boy will be released. Are they even... They made the point of putting punctuation in. Look, and the full stop, and the comma. Who does a poison pen letter and goes, no, we've got to do the punctuation correctly? They cut out an ellipsis. The commas, the apostrophe for the o'clock. Do you think Inspector Leopard would check for fingerprints? Of course not. Noon or midnight? Oh, Kira with the smart questions. If not, then Kool-Aid. We do have the fingerprint powder, but I am mostly just like... Someone had to do proper fucking grammar. 500,000 what? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. 500,000 jelly tots. I have kidnapped a small child and I demand 500,000 jelly tots for his release. Right, So we don't know whether they mean noon or midnight. We don't, 500,000 of what we don't know, but at least the grammar was correct. Appropriate use of apostrophes, ellipses, commas, and full stops. Does that count as a reason to press the button? Which button? I mean, I've got a lot of buttons. We'll do that. €500,000 and listen out for the head explosion. Oh, the Jelly Baby one. Oh, the Doctor Who button. Right, yeah.
Destroy them at once.
Well, that turned into a Cyberman button, but there you go. Right, okay, these are...
If you leave an envelope with 500,000 in the old drinking trough in the pasture by 12 o'clock tomorrow, the boy will be released. If not...
Well, as we know, you can hide up the tree without being seen. So obviously, Inspector Leopard, or whatever his name is, should hide up the tree, and then when they come at 12 o'clock, he can jump out the tree and go, ha-ha!
If you leave an envelope with 500,000 in the...
Right, okay, fine. Is that the Windows XP desktop?
If you leave an envelope with 500,000 in the old drinking trough in the pasture by 12 o'clock tomorrow, the boy will be released.
Right, do we click on the bloodstain?
What's that?
Looks like red wine to me.
Isn't that dreadful? Poor Eddie.
And you take this seriously?
Oh yes, absolutely. That's also why I'm asking you to pull your tents down and spend the night at Mr. Loomer's until Mr. and Mrs. Kieran return. It's simply too dangerous here.
We got a dog.
But we've got a watchdog with us.
I'm sorry, children. I can imagine you're disappointed, but it's just too dangerous.
Oh, Aunt Fanny and Uncle Quentin have gone away to, I don't know, a swingers party or something. But the key was left in the shed, apparently.
But there's 4 of us.
We still don't know whether the culprits are armed. And even the 4 of you would be helpless there.
But we're not afraid.
I believe you. But that doesn't matter now.
All right then. I'll try to arrange some lodgings at Mr. Loomer's.
Mr. Loomer has been informed. He's waiting for you. All right then. Maybe this will all be over soon, and you'll be able to carry on camping.
Oh, no! Oh, sorry, that's a terrible... I'm not even sure. Is that meant to be Barbara Windsor? Or... well... yes, carry on camping. I was trying... I'm not sure what I was trying to do. Is it Charles Hawtrey? Probably not. Oh, dear. Anyway. We're not allowed to go camping anymore. We have to stay with... Who's Loomer? Oh, the lighthouse. And what could the indentations be? Could it have been a ladder? It was a ladder, wasn't it? Thanks, Nightbot. I am. Yeah, the roof is in good shape, isn't it? Right, fine. Let's go to the lighthouse. This game sometimes wants us to take shortcuts and other times not.
Let's strike our tents quickly and get off to the lighthouse.
A few moments later.
Hello, Mr. Loomer.
Hello, children. Well, that's a bit of a sad end to your little camp, isn't it?
I still can't believe it. Although I'm sure Eddie's just hidden himself somewhere again.
I wouldn't jump to conclusions, George.
If the boy's just hidden himself, they'll find him. And then you can go back to your camp.
Okay, do we go in?
Julian, could you bring the things inside, please? I'll just tidy up a bit here.
Sure.
What are you tidying up, Anne?
It's so unfair. This Eddie fellow is spoiling our whole trip.
I don't know. The ransom note looked quite genuine. You know, that red wine stain. Weren't there some bottles lying around at the farm?
That's right.
And now tell me honestly, do you think little Eddie's clever enough to use this as a lure?
Well, not really. Oh well. We've got to find out what's happening.
That's the way I see it too. As far as I'm concerned, this looks more like the work of a stupid kidnapper than a good deception. So what's keeping the others?
Yes, Dick is an expert at ransom notes and poison pen letters. He writes them. He writes them to be excused from gym all the time. Exactly, a stupid kidnapper wouldn't use proper punctuation. Oh, of course, wine implies foreigners. For as we know, nobody drinks in Enid Blyton's Britain except for foreigners. It was the French. Oh. All right, let's go in the house. Let's see what's going on.
Oh, there you are at long last.
These fucking kids, I swear.
Don't go in there now, Dick. I've just tidied up everything.
Okay. Wow. Someone's putting plastic over the sofa when they grow up and get their own house, eh? Famous Wife Collapse channel. Does Britain even have one? No, we don't. Oh no, there are English wines and English sparkling wines. I only know this because they tried on The Apprentice a few years back to do a whole thing where they were like, right, your mission is to create a... I don't know why I called it a mission. They don't call it a mission. Your task for this week, I'm Alan Sugar. Your task for this week is to try and create a campaign for English sparkling wine. Because no fucker wants to drink it. There are a few Muslims from Kent, small pockets of Devon. Oh, Kathy is a connoisseur of English wine, don't you know? Yes. English wine sucks, says Ray. Yeah. Right, so we're not allowed to go in the house. Anne's just dusted. Just clicking some people.
Don't get so upset now. It can still be fun here as well.
We had to wait till Julian to tell us it was going to be fun. Am I allowed to go in yet? No. Try leaving. Maybe she's been tidying him up. Wink, wink, that's her specifically tidying the pegs with Julian. Ray. Oh. Why are we turning the famous five? We're all related into Pornhub. Your parents haven't lived near a Devon vineyard. Fair enough. So that in family activity haven't talked. Cool. The northernmost vineyards in Leeds. Leeds wine. Wow. Okay, fine. Maybe they're stepsisters and brothers. where inbreeding seems to be a serious concern in that family. Okay, yes, there's that as well. Well, we can still wander around. How is the campfire still smouldering? Oh no, there it is. It's gone now. Are we going to look at the indents? No. We can't peek inside anymore. Can't stay there for camping. Just run all over the place, though.
Better not.
Oh, but we're not going to the beach. What else are we going to do? What's that hotspot? There's a lot of hotspots here that we couldn't build fires on. Which makes that area. For an unintentional preview in the next clue, you reckon? Here we go. Let's talk to Mrs. Miller.
Children, I'm sorry, but I just haven't got any time for you now. You can see for yourselves that there's a lot to be done.
Are those broken pieces of glass from Eddie's room?
Yes. Oh, I've been blaming myself so much.
Oh, come on now, Mrs. Miller. If someone can knock out the bodyguard, you wouldn't have stood a chance either. Haven't you got anyone here to help you out?
No. My son slipped away again for a change.
Then we'll give you a hand with that now, won't we? What needs to be done, Mrs. Miller?
Do you really mean that? Oh, you're such wonderful children. Well then, the barn could do with a bit of tidying up.
Oh no.
No problem. We'll do that in a jiffy.
It's turned into Nancy Drew.
Nice of you. I'll go back inside then. There's such a mess in there.
We're doing everyone's manual labour for them, just like Nancy Drew. Oh no. Right, let's... Diva. Alright, first off. Broken pieces of glass.
I've got a feeling this could come in handy later.
We're just picking up broken bits of glass, huh? Let's try getting some fingerprints off them.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, we're not getting fingerprints off them. Pile of old newspapers.
Look! Here are the newspapers from which the letters were cut out.
So the ransomer is on the farm then. A bottle of glue.
Here's some glue.
Don't touch, Dick. There might still be some fingerprints on it.
And how do you find out?
Oh, if only Anne, earlier, Anne, you'd have got a present, Anne, from someone, not Anne, Eddie, Anne, and they gave you some fingerprint powder. Anne, you were there, Anne. Jesus Christ. Don't touch Dick. Yeah, broken glass and backpack, that's fine. Absolutely fine. But our kidnapper worked in the barn, folded up the papers afterwards. Fine. Dick, what are you doing? Kathy thinks she's the out of this friends group. Oh, Kathy, you're not useless.
Here's some glue.
Don't touch, Dick. There might still be some fingerprints on it.
I just try.
How do you find out?
Head empty, trying to pay attention, but not. No, you're much better than Anne. Don't touch Dick.
Stop. Don't rub it in. It's got to be applied carefully with a brush.
I don't know why you did all that walking. But don't touch Dick. Don't rub it in. And yes, you fucking do it, Julian. Jesus. Right. What are you doing, Dick? Right. Brush.
Well, just look at that. You were right, Julian. That's a big, fat fingerprint.
What's Julian doing? Oh, right, there we go.
Let's see now. It's definitely not a child's.
We can deduce that the ransom demand was made here, but not by Eddie.
Excellent, dear Watson. And what do we conclude from this?
That...
What do I need this for?
I don't know.
Look! Here are the newspapers from which the letters were cut out.
What can we conclude from this? That you're a tit. You can't just say dear Watson unless the person's called Watson. That's not a joke. You didn't even... Did he even say elementary? I don't think this was elementary. Also, I did notice something earlier. Up here. Window tax. Right. We haven't really tidied up the barn, have we? I mean, we picked up some glass from the floor. You really need to lay off the coke, Sherlock Julian. 5 go on a massive coke bender. Right, so we learnt some things. We've got a fingerprint. Hey, let's... We just left that radio there, huh? We're not,
Eddie was indeed kidnapped.
Indeed. That's why we've got to act fast. We do know what the kidnapper wants, don't we? And when he wants it, and that's immediately.
So what's your plan? Quite simple. We pretend to hand over the ransom money and catch the fellow.
Could work. But we have to hurry. I suggest George and I get hold of an envelope, and the both of you stay here and continue tidying up. Otherwise, Mrs. Miller will become suspicious. And Timmy had better remain here with you as well.
Yeah, we don't know what they want. $500,000 is not specific. Yeah, Julian's getting out work. Julian's not only getting out work, but Julian thinks that $500,000 just fits in an envelope. Does Julian only deal with... Does Julian think that a £50 note is fiddling small change? Like, it's just, it was... $500,000 is, like, in money, if we're talking like any sort of note-based denomination, where if you're lucky maybe you get 100 note, $500,000 still like a lot. I don't think you can fit 500,000 in an envelope. A couple of thousand maybe, but not 500,000. I think 500,000 needs a briefcase at least. It's like when Rishi Sunak tried to pay for stuff at the petrol station with his ID. See, yeah, Rishi Sunak is someone who definitely thinks that £50 notes is piddling small change. Here's 500,000 Great Sand. Feel free to count it. Okay, where would you get an envelope? Back at the cottage.
It doesn't work that way.
What doesn't work? Just the keys in the shed. For PayPal invoice. Right, the keys in the shed somewhere. That's what Fanny said. I remember that specifically. Oh, there. Hanging on the wall, dildo.
There's the key Mum's left for us.
Oh, we got a reference image. Hang on. I want it. Nearly 500,000 cash seized from vehicle following stop check. Let's have a look at this reference image. That's a lot, right? Wow. That's 20s. That's a lot of mixed denomination, because there's some bunches of 5s in there as well. But a lot, mainly 20s. But still. Like, even if that were all 50s, that would be like 2 or 2.5 columns or so. Wow. You'll need a jiffy back. Anyway, we got the keys. They were hanging on the wall, dildo.
Have you found the key?
Sure.
Well, let's go inside then.
I will put these keys between my fingers and punch you in the face, Julian. Such a fucking dickhead. Do you do anything? Or are you just destined to be a fucking middle manager?
It doesn't work that way.
What do you mean it doesn't work that way? It's a door.
It doesn't work that way.
You had keys. I select the keys on the door.
It doesn't work that way.
And apparently it doesn't work that way. Is this a fucking pixel hunt for the keyhole? Of course, this kidnapper is an idiot. They wouldn't accept £50 notes. You can't spend them anywhere. This is true. £1 million using £20 notes would weigh about 50 kilos. Wow. Disappointingly light. That's 50 bags of sugar.
It doesn't work that way.
They're keys, George! How do keys not work that way? Back door, probably. Back door. Julian's a backdoor man. And look at him doing the blocking again. What is wrong with you, Julian? It's your cousin. It's weird when you get that close.
It makes no sense.
They're keys. It's a door. It makes perfect sense.
It's being renovated. I certainly won't find an envelope in there.
Oh, so yeah, I believe that's not the back door. I believe that's the annex. Intersecting snotty children. For some reason, Rick. Yeah, like a €50 note is no big deal. It's certainly the amount of times I've been to Amsterdam, and you know, you get like you go to cash point, you end up with a 50 euro note, and that's fine. But in the UK, people are particularly snobby about them because they just immediately think that they're probably forgeries. I mean, I can click the big red entry arrow, and then...
It doesn't work that way.
Apparently it doesn't work that way. And then if I select the keys... This is a fucking pixel hunt.
It doesn't work that way.
Shopkeepers don't like them that waste change. Yeah, there's a bit of that as well. Gas stations have signs they don't accept 500. You can get a 500 euro note? Or did you typo? Feel bad paying for a tenner with a tenner rather than 5 or something worth £3. I mean, who uses cash anymore? Since the start of the Pando, I've only used cash with certain people who just... I'm gonna throw a fucking rock at a window in a second. Keys. Use key on door.
It doesn't work that way.
How do you not know how to use keys, George? You only use it for contravents and tattoos now. Paid for a big issue with cash the other week, and fair enough. Local bakery do love vegan pasties, but live in the past. Okay, they use cash, huh? George! I mean, Julian! Do you have a concept of personal space? Mum gave you 500 once for birthday money. Wow.
We've got to try to get into Uncle Quentin's study. We're sure to find an envelope in there.
Yeah, I'm trying, Julian, but every time I use key on door, George just goes, that's not how that works.
It doesn't work that way.
This is a fucking pixel hunt. Keys. Very specifically by the door handle.
It doesn't work that way.
We're going to find a novelty oversized envelope in there. Yeah. If we can even get in there. And I do not understand why they're walking away. I mean, this is me clicking them away, right? Just so I can... Julian! Just so I can try and see the door a little bit better. To see if there's maybe, like, somewhere specific. There's maybe a pixel hunt that says something other than Kirin Cottage and says, like, you know, door lock, keyhole. But they all say Kirin Cottage. Hey, Julian, take the keys. No.
It doesn't work that way.
Julian, will you stop walking up my arse every time? Right. That right there is a doorknob, which surely has a keyhole below it. I double click.
Well, there you are.
Fucking hell! It was either my double click. That wasn't quite a double click. That was a click, as opposed to click, click. Oh my god! Save. Yes. Either that was the most fucking precise pixel in the world, or it didn't register a double click. Thing is, that was my normal double click. That was fine. Right, we're looking for an envelope.
This one should be the right size.
Now we've still got to cut up the paper into little pieces and put it into the envelope.
Can you see some scissors anywhere?
Scissors. We're now looking for scissors. We've asked Julian. Of course, don't expect Julian to do anything. There was a safe under the carpet. Yes. This is the super plan. And how does George know what size envelope fits 500,000 jelly tots? Right, we're looking for a pair of scissors. If you were a pair of scissors, where would you be? I mean, I'd be on a desk, probably. Or, you know, in a little pot. Kidnappers will absolutely believe these pieces of paper for currency. Yes, they will. Okay, you know what? If you want scissors, they're probably in the kitchen. Julian in the way again. There are some scissors just lying on the table randomly.
A pair of scissors. Exactly what I've been looking for.
We can start preparing the envelope now.
What do you mean preparing the envelope? You prepare the bill. If you're trying to fake 500,000 small bills, shove a couple of books in there. That's a good idea. Right. Well, you know what? We are done for today. It is... Oh, what a time. What a time. Julian has never had to post a letter himself. No, he's got people to do that. Right. Back to the options menu. No. Quick game. Yes, we did a save. Let's get the credits and the tune. Unce. I'm just going to remix the tune. We're just going to remix the song, right?
A chicken.
Fancy.
Balls. Oh, so many balls.
Would you like a jelly baby?
It's true then. They say the evil one eats babies.
Yikes forever.
there were 5 people on the testing team, and they let this pass. Whoa. I know, right. Okay. No, I can't. We're gonna loop it again.
A chicken.
The double syllable have.
Steroids aren't used in wrestling anymore.
And then just quit to desktop. 5 people, famously, 5 people tested this. All right, let's have a look. See who's about for the raid. One day we will find a game that is fun to play. I don't know what it is, but there will be one. Okay, let's see. Who's a boots? Emmy's doing some Stardew. Don't know how long Emmy's been on, but they'll usually be on for a while. You enjoy Grim Fandango? Well, you do have that little light, don't you?
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Emmy Transverse and a guitar maker. Wow, a Luther. But let's go see Emmy, shall we? Emmy should be on for a little while. And they're always such a lovely time. Much better than Julian, who just standing right up against people's asses. It's not slash Emmy the Odd, it's slash raid Emmy the Odd, you buffoon, you fool, you utter Egypt. Alright, thanks a lot everybody for hanging out with me. It's lovely to spend time with you. So, same thing on Friday, more Famous 5. And then, next Saturday, no stream from me. Oh no, next Saturday is the 24-hour Bunyip Man JTTG super stream, which starts at like 3 p.m. So I figured let's just go join them, give them all the support, because Jamie and Jonas are fantastic. Why are we shouting out Hank Buds? We're going to Emmy. We're going to see Emmy. But you know, I mean, Hank Bud sounds interesting, and maybe we'll go there at some point. The guitar. Why am I doing raid? Somebody already did raid. I do that. Anyway, yes, Emmy's where we're going. But Hank Bud sounds cool. Maybe we'll go see them some other time. He'd be fun times. Cool. Anyway, right. So, yes, next Saturday, Jamie and stuff and what have you, but we'll worry about that. Let's come back on Friday. We're about to raid. Let's go see Emmy. Let's have a good time. Goodbye. Mwah, mwah. Goodbye.